Okay, here we go. We're into the save game options. We've got Riverbed Springs or Hutan Pantai. And you got Zelonka. I don't think Zelonka would be the one for us. It was out in the premium edition, or the platinum edition, or the whatever edition. Either way, it's a map we've seen before. So it's got to be Riverbend Springs or Hutan Pantai. Honestly, both are good choices. I think probably go with Huntan Pan. Yeah, that one. We'll probably start off in. Which we start from? I mean, start from scratch could be interesting, but bearing in mind this is a live stream, let's go with new farmer mode. Let's give ourselves 250,000. No need to start low. Difficulty, yeah, we'll have it on easy because if you've ever played FS22, normal and hard mode, there's not much difference in the pair of them, right? And this is live, so let's not make it too hard from the start. We'll have a starting farm. Do we want a guided tour? No. Let's not go for a guided tour. Let's just go straight in for that. Hutan Pantai. I actually quite like the sound of that as well. So we have some mods installed. These are the mods that come with Dane Gay 1. We've got the MacDon pack. We've got the K-branded Merge Max, the K-branded HR440. We've got the Norston NS3003. That's a Cedar. Class Jaguar is back again. We've got the FH16 6x4. That's a Power Finger. It's a Volvo. I'm not sure if that's the electric version or not, but it is a login version. And then we've got the K-branded GMD mower. We've got the K-branded GF8712, which I believe is a windrower. We've got the K-branded DC401, which is kind of like a subsoiler. The John Deere 7810, the John Deere 1775NT, which is a Cedar, and the Argo. I can never say this name, so I'm not going to butcher it. I'm going to call it the AA series, 9700. And then finally, out with day one, which is fantastic for us, the console users, government subsidies. So that allows us to have a little bit of breathing space, especially if you're creating with a console. It's not so easy to add money in. We don't have F12, unfortunately, unlike PC users. Gotta say, love the little jumping engine sound. Does make me jump a little. It is to be said. Okay, the loading seems to have taken a little while there. It's probably rendering first time being on a map and all. Here we go, we're in. Character creation. I did this a little bit earlier. We've gone for a similar character build that we have in FS22. Slightly changed it up. I've given him a longer jacket than normal. Changed the outfit a fraction. You've got plenty of options for beards. I mean, I like the one I've got. Mutton chops ain't that good for me. Full-blown bushy beard. I mean, it's got an appeal. I can't say it hasn't. Let's go for. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for a bushy beard. I'm going to change it up a little bit. Why not? Right? So the clothing, we basically started. Hang on. I just. No, there we go. So we basically started with this outfit. Took the hat off. Took the boots off. Took the gloves off. Swapped those round, and we ended up with that. Normally, I would go with something more along the lines of this aesthetics, but we're sticking with the big coat today. That's kind of what we. That is kind of what we had in FS22. So, all we've done is change it up a little bit. It's a little different. Anyway, moving on down, you've got plenty of trousers plus brandy trousers, as you can see down here. Boots. We even have flip flops, right? I mean, I suppose considering we're in an Asian country and we'll be working in wet fields at times, I guess sandals could be a thing. I'm not going to use them. I'm going to stick with the old work boots because, well, I'm stubborn and British. Why wouldn't I stick with work boots? Hats, again, I've gone with a flat cap. There is another flat cap I did not notice before. It's a little bit lighter. Yeah, I think I'll stick with the darker flat cap. You've also got, is that a French beret? Is that how they say it? Those ones? We've got one of them and all. Apparently you've got the old cowboy hats, turned up, flat down. Motorcycle helmets, straw sun caps, and baseball caps. I mean, you can dress them how you want, really. Plenty of different types of gloves, and then we've got some shades as well as glasses. I've gone for some nice squarish specs, kind of similar to the ones I actually have. You can have, yeah, nice bright sunglasses if you want to. So there's plenty of options to change it up as you go along. Just make sure I'm back on that before I confirm. Okay, so for the intentions of first time really playing it, I am going to leave the windows on so I know what I'm doing. We have adjusted the sound slightly. I think first things first. Ah, look, that's the grandpa, isn't it? It's grandpa. You can actually talk to grandpa, can't you?
Hey there.
That's so cool. Let's just have a chat.
Sure.
I want to know more about you.
Sure. Let's have a good old chat. Let me ask you, what do you think of today's ever-advancing modern machines and what they can do today? For comparison, you might remember our somewhat matured equipment we used around here before you took over.
Right. Okay. Personally, answer to this before I answer it on the game. I think modern machinery is fantastic. The things it can do is out of this world compared to what they used to be able to do. Just the simple fact that you can get a tractor to pull a almost a 12-ton plough through a field effortlessly, when before you had maybe a 2-furrow plough on the back of an ox that you had to force up and down a field days upon days to get it all done. I think technology's advanced so far. The downside to farming is the cost of that technology rise. Like, for example, here in the UK, there is a lot of farms that haven't made it in the last couple of years. They've folded. And it's not on them. It's not that they've not worked hard or anything else. It's just the way prices are, they can't produce, they physically cannot produce enough to pay for the maintenance and the newer equipment that they need to keep running constantly. And it's always a battle. I mean, I know one young farmer, he got about 65,000 a year in subsidies. That's dwindled down to about 15,000 in the last year. And once it dwindled down, he actually made about an £8,000 loss over a year. So he's worked a whole 365-day year to lose nearly, well, it was about £8,000. So, I mean, how can someone live if you're losing money all the time? You can't pay your bills, etc., etc. And yet, there were some people when he was, saying like he's putting up for sale and land up for sale, etc. There were some people saying, "Well, you got a new Land Rover 2 years ago," and I think what some people don't understand is where they can go out and get a little runaround car to tie them over until they get their, the car that they really want, which is their family car. That Land Rover is not just a car. It's not just the car that they go to the shops in and go out in. That big old Land Rover, that is driving across the fields. That is running a spare part that's in the boot across, 200-300 acres of land to that tractor that's just blown an oil seal. That Land Rover also helps with issues. If your tractor gets stuck and you haven't got anything else on the farm, you will use a Land Rover. I've seen it. Tie a strap to the back of the Land Rover, strap to the front, and you just rev that 4-wheel drive and just try and get traction. So they're workhorses, and they're not bought outright. They are on what we call in the UK, I don't know if the American uses the same expression, we call it, they're bought on tick, so they're financed, which I'm sure Americans finance things as well when it comes to farming. But if you think like a Land Rover is costing you like 60-70 grand brand new, these are not fancy kitted out ones. They're a little bit cheaper than that. These are the rugged, hard-working ones. And even that is not comparison to having to say replace a tractor, which you're talking, you assume in game price. It's astronomical for farms. If you haven't got the money to do it, you have to finance it. And then when the farm doesn't work out, you're still lumbered with that finance, you know? So, yeah, I think modern technology has increased fantastically. It's just, I think the price of it, and it's not it's not necessarily the company fault. So your John Deere's, your Massey's, everyone else out there, it's not necessarily their fault. I'm sure that they could bring the prices down somewhat, but at the end of the day, they're buying in materials that are already priced up, and then they're putting those materials and creating vehicle. They're not manufacturing every single part from scratch. You know, the wiring, looms, everything like these things that come together to create a tractor, rubber in the tyres. They're not buying tyre pieces. They make the wheel, but they buy in the tyre. So they pay a lot of money as well to create these tractors. Okay, they could probably slash the price of it almost in half, but still they would be, you know, just barely breaking even themselves. So it's just one of those things as life progresses. Right, so let's go. Modern farming tech is fascinating.
It really is, isn't it? I'm doing this for a while now. Despite all the modernization, there
It's
are
just
still
brilliant.
farmers sitting on tractors, right?
Yeah.
Want to hear a rather amusing anecdote? My grandfather, he was old school, and I mean it in the actual definition. He did everything on horseback: plowing, sowing, getting to town, and delivering his produce to the market, as did most of the others. Horses were the backbone of it all. Back then, a significant portion of his farm was about horse breeding and selling strong, healthy mares and stallions to other farmers. Then tractors became a thing. Slowly at first, then more and more horses were retired from plowing duty. You know what he called his neighbor farmers switching to tractors? Traders. He called them traders. He had some wild theories at first about what tractors would do to us, but in the end, he adapted, of course. A lot of those city folks still think farmers are only smart when it comes to wheat and potatoes, like our friendly neighbor, that chipper fellow from the city. But what they have to realize is farmers have always needed and still need to adapt.
Yeah.
If you're not smart and don't adapt, you'll have a hard time. Other farmers relying on horses and building their whole farm business around horse breeding without adapting quickly crumbled back then. It's a shame, of course, but your great-great-grandfather was smart about it, and that's why the farm survived. Even continued horse breeding, and used some. What I'm trying to say is, be smart and adapt. And I don't mean sell yourself while doing it. Think about the difference. Your pops repeats himself, but I trust that you make good decisions. Now go, make some.
Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting, really. Horses were used. Shire horses in the UK were used quite often. They're big, strong, bulky horses. We all know oxes were used as well to plough into the fields. Tractors did come along, and when there were steam tractors, yes, they were extremely slow. We're talking 2 miles an hour with a plough attached, maybe 4 if you're lucky. Big, massive, bulky things that probably damaged the land and the fields more, you know, damaged the soil with compaction and everything else more than what a modern tractor would have done. Having to modernise and adapt all the time, you see it all the time. And speaking about when he speaks about he's like his father, you know, his father, and so on and so forth. It is fascinating. I never, as a youngster, I spent a lot of time with my grandfather on the farm that he worked on. He had a little Massey Ferguson open top, flat top. It was a 195 and a Leyland, which was beat to hell. And those 2 little tractors did the whole farm. It wasn't really an arable farm, so it wasn't like he was having to till the soil too much. It was more, I think it was more livestock, haying. We had horses, we had a couple of donkeys. Yes, one of the donkeys was named Eeyore, which I remember. We had a great big military horse named Hyona, That thing, bearing in mind I was about 8 years old back then, and seeing this great big black stallion style military horse, I think it was about, I mean, it was taller than granddad as well, who I always seemed was a giant. This horse must have looked like 30 foot tall to me. Gentle as a giant, gentle giant, you know, couldn't argue with it at all. But so you could see how things progressed, because he did use a horse a few times as well to do some things. He built a barn on his own as well, still standing to this day. They overcome a lot more. I mean, today, if you wanted to build a barn, you buy specialist machinery to put the posts in, and you sort of post it all out and base it, and then you start with the sides, then you put a bit of roofing on, you know, so on and so forth. My granddad tells a story about it. Basically, he's like, how am I going to do this? I've got telegraph poles to basically build the framework with myself, and it's just him, pretty much. So he ended up digging a slanted hole, sliding the post in, and using a tractor just to basically walk it like you would do a heavy post in your garden, and just walk it to almost its upright position. Held it there with a tiny little bit of wood banged into it and stuck into the ground, like you would do a fence post, before compacting all around it and making the post level and stand straight. And then he did that a further, I think he said 32 times, all the way around to create the barn shape. So, you know, today we wouldn't think, you know, that'll take forever to do. You know, we rely too much on the machinery side of things. Anyway, right, let's get cracking. I need to go, Gramps. Let's take a look at what we've got. Well, I can see we've got a truck straight off the bat. Is that ours? Yeah, owned by you. Okay. So, nice looking truck. Probably don't need to get in and move it yet. I'm going to assume that the beds can be interchanged. Whoa. Okay, the jumping's really weird. It's like you're frozen in time. I'm going to try and run and jump. Well, yeah, it's kind of like you're hanging in the air. So, nice truck. I'm going to assume, just because of the way the sides are, you're in two pieces, like one at the top, one at the bottom. I reckon you can move that into a bow trailer, which is really handy. And then, oh my god, is that our car? We've got a little tuk-tuk. What do they call it? Is that a Pagio? 850. Okay, we've got. that's cool. Okay, we'll probably take that for a little drive round and see what the actual rest of the farm. My favourite brand, we've got a Massey, Western Combine 8570. It looks really good. Details really good as well. Look under. Oh wow. Okay. If all of that moves and does its thing, that would be sick. You got the detail on that, and even got schematics. That's brilliant. Okay, cool. The headers look better. Look at that. See some detail in there. We've got Massey. The rest of the farm's around there. So I think what we do is we'll jump in the. Is that our silo? We'll jump in this little tuk-tuk. Oh wow, it's noisy. Might have to turn the volumes down or something. That's quieter in first person. Oh, okay. So yeah, so that looks like our silo. Is that all that's over here? See, I don't. It might just be me, right? I'm not a lover of this looking silos. These wooden looking silos. I don't like them. Never did in FS22 or 19. I didn't like them. I like ones that look like silos. I just don't think they look like silos. That may just be me, 'cause you don't see something like that in the UK. In fact, you don't see many silos. Most people dump them in the sheds and then get delivery trucks to come and collect it all. They pretty much sell from the field. But that's just the UK, isn't it? Right, so do we get in up that way? Or do we have to go down this? Let's go in this way. This is definitely an entrance to the farm, right? Turning in, what do we do? Right, going past the Massey Ferguson. I'm going to assume, like all FS games, you can't go in any of these buildings. I have been told reliably that anything you construct, not just plant down, but actually construct, deliver products to, you're going to be able to go in and they're like full, fully accessible. The downside is they cost an arm and a leg to create, purchasing everything in order to do it. So let's pull in just about here. What's that? Ah, no, there's some corn. Okay, cool. So this would be... Is it the Helseki? Or the Iseki? Yeah, but this is the rice harvester. You can harvest rice. It's pretty cool. We'll be getting that out because we're in August, so I'm assuming we'll have rice fields as we're in the Asian map. I mean, I shouldn't assume, but now I can assume because that is a rice planter. This is what you plant rice with. Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to do that. That's pretty cool. And it's already got damage, 13% damage. Wow. Okay. Coming across, I can see we have a cedar, planter. Cedar, this one. Great Plains. So you can fertilise, I believe you can fertilise and seed with these ones. If it's got the added tank to it, we won't know until we go to use it. Did I say it had anything in it? Owned by you, 10% damaged. Doesn't say it's got anything in it, so we'll probably have to get some seeds in that from the shop. What do we got here? Oh, we do have a John Deere. Is that a cultivator? It looks more like a cultivator than anything else. Those. Oh yeah, it's a cultivator, I think. 980, and then finally we have 8510. Whatever that tractor is. For some reason I do know, but I can't think what it is. Detail wise, yeah, it looks alright. I mean, you can see all the pipe works and everything else in there, which looks pretty good. I think you can see the actual axles turning on these. That's a nice touch. Look at that. They've actually got handwritten labels on the oil filters, would they be? On the different oil and air filter things, as if they've been tested. That's the date they got put on. The tyres look fantastic, really fantastic, and so does the dirt actually. I would say that dirt looks more realistic than we had on 22, and I thought 22 was brilliant. Let's have a look inside this. Well, yeah, this will be a basic, so I'm not expecting any bells and whistles. No screens on this, although I have been told that screens do work on ones that have it. It's a nice tractor by the looks of it. I'm not sure of the power. I'm not sure of the power of that. We'll take that out in a minute and have a look. Let's just keep checking out the farm. There is... what is this? Building? Can we go in? No. Okay, so I think a lot of these buildings are... Ah, we can open that. Does that mean that this has an opening? Okay, so you can get in them. You just can't use the actual sliding doors that are meant to be able to use. Okay, so we've got some storage sheds out here, small ones. Probably for like bags and pallets. Not that you're going to be able to pick them up and get them in there. Okay. What else do we have? What is this thing? Is this a water point? Looks like a water point. Buckets and whatnot. Where's my field information? It is... oh, it's a mushroom greenhouse. Cool. Okay. Owned by us. Active productions. Missing materials. Which I believe must be... oh, I'm assuming water. That's why the symbol's there. So we're going to need... have we got a trailer for water somewhere? We'll be given everything else basics to start, but I didn't see a trailer for water. We'll have to have a look. Around here, there's greenhouses. A water butt here. I love the crunching sound of the floor. That's really cool. Right, okay, so we've got water. These open up. Cool. We're going to have to come in and put water in these. These are the rice. This is it. So we have to create the rice here in order to plant it in the field. Right. So if there isn't a water... Can I fill up from these? I know these are for the field, aren't they? These things flood the fields. I'm assuming I can't fill up from there. So I need to find a water tanker, which obviously I can't... Is that... What's that? Oh, that's another one of those. So yeah, we don't have a water tanker. So that's priority one, I suppose, is to buy a tanker. What level is this field? Ready to... Oh, okay. So, okay, right. Scrap that. We need to get into the field. Enough waffling about it. That's ready to harvest. Which is actually a good point. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, that I really should turn off. I haven't touched the settings yet, but that's auto-saving does kind of wind me up. What do we own? 27, that's barren. 28, that's barren. 30 and 31. It's 30, that's 31, that's 2 fields. Okay. So are they both going to be ready? Growth. Yes. Okay, what's in field 29 then? Is that... It's not sunflower, is it? No. Wheat. We've got 249. What's the cost price of that field? Growth, soil, hotspot, farmland. That would be... Whoa! Okay, no, I only wanted the field, not the whole land. Okay, no, that's no good then. That's a shame. I thought that was really close. That could have been a quick turnaround. There's nothing else ready. I suppose these will be ready soon. What are they? Bright orange. Carrots. Yeah, I'm not got a harvester for carrots. Light, sort of tan and pink red beet. We haven't got that. What would that tan one be? It's not rice. It's a little more subtle than that. It's not sugar cane. It's parsnip, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so we've got root crops all the way around us. So we can't even buy a quick flip field here to get some instant cash flow. Okay, so right, let's get on with the rice because we can have a look at doing the new worker AI. That'd be cool. Right, let's have a look inside here. Well, it's cozy. It is small. I don't know how many. That screen doesn't work up in that top corner. That's a shame. What we got here? See the digital readout at the bottom there for our speed. Backwards. So it's just like a stick driver, really. That one does our left to right. Okay. This doesn't seem too difficult to drive. We've got to unfold it, though, haven't we? Right. Now these go down into a dip, don't they? Look. Yeah, it goes down. Okay. Zoom out. Let's get away from the sound a little bit. We've got to lower the harvester, turn it on. That seems pretty simple. Oh wow, look at that animation. Look at that. That's pretty cool. So what's our top speed whilst harvesting? About 5 miles an hour. So it's a slow old goer. It's not a problem. We don't mind the slow old going. It's fine. Just back her up a bit. I want to see what this worker does. So if we hold down the mode, that gives us number of headlands 3 in this field. Working width 2 meters. Really? Hold on. That's only got a 2 meter working width. sure. I'm curious now. Where are we? Harvesters. We're looking for harvesters. Drivables, loaders, trailers, cultivator, seeding, combine. I don't suppose they'd be under combine, would they? Hold on. I think we can do it this way, can't we? Where's rice? Long grain rice. No, rice. The Helzeki is... Dun, 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 dun. It doesn't say. What if we click on it? Does it tell us then? CVT 7 miles per hour, 6.4 miles. No. Doesn't tell us a working width. I don't know. Maybe it is 2 meters. Maybe I'm just being a numpty. But yeah, we'll put it there then. We won't. I don't want to do. Is 3 the minimum it'll let me do? Work the headlands. Yeah, headland. Skip lanes. No. So we'll okay that. Then I just press activate worker. We'll jump out. Come over here. Now, while we wait for that, I'll show you the third person mode. Oh my god, it is working. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Did he hit something by the way? Or was that just a clunk sound of him turning? Actually doing headland. That is... Wow. That right there was worth the money I paid for the game. The amount of times I've filmed series and like we've all gone offline and we've all turned around and said, well, we've got to do this field offline for the next one. And set the IR worker to it while we prep for the next video. We can't. We've got to do a headland first. Or at least 2 or 3 so it doesn't smash into trees or start harvesting a second field. This is brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm going to let him crack on in that field. And this third person mode looks good, but it does feel weird. I'm not used to it. I'm very much used to this. Driving like this, being in like this. Works. But I suppose we better look what we got available in the second-hand market. Absolutely nothing for us. That's a shame. What we do need is water. I wonder if... would it come under animal categories if we try to do it this way? No. Darn it. Transport? No. Okay, we're just going to have to go the hard way and look for it here. Baling, root crops, vegetables, specials, olives, animals. Barrel-eyes. There we go. So the Abbey trailer is 5,000. Or do we go for a slightly bigger one? I think the bigger one, right? While we got the money for it. We can change the rim colours. Do we want to change rim colours? Just, nah, keep it standard. What do you guys reckon? Keep it standard? I'm going to go with keeping it standard. We'll just, yeah. And we need that. That's something we definitely needed straight off from the bat. Whilst they're doing that field, it gives me a chance to take a trip in the new tractor, see how it feels. Go get that. Before we do, I suppose I better find out where the shop is. Where is the shop? I would assume, probably wrongly, that it was down the bottom right hand side there, with all that built up area. However, I have just noticed it up near field 39, kind of in front of us to the left, the little white trailer symbol, so the shop's up there. So the best way to get to it is come out the farm, follow the road down to a T-junction, take a left again, follow it round. So, right, okay, that's what we'll do. Keep the little mini map up for now, so we don't know where we're going or how we're doing. And then I suppose we can think about planting as well, what crops to do. 2 fields. I think we'll stick with some arable in there. So we've got the harvester, right? Okay. Let's put the auto drive on. zoom out so we can get a good look at the map. That field's got a lot of weeds. A lot of weeds. That's something we're going to have to contest with, isn't it? I've got nothing turned off, so I haven't touched the settings. Normally, I do not play with weeds on. One, because YouTube don't like you saying the word weeds. Two, they are so annoying. And three, it just adds more prep work that we have to do for recording series and videos. So I don't normally have them on. And the same with stones. Stones just drive me insane. They really do. I can't lie with that one. They are... No, don't pull out. Don't pull out. Really? Okay, so maybe the AI driving system hasn't improved too much. He literally just pulled straight out in front of me. It's fine, we're still here. We're still going. Steering. Okay, it's very sensitive. Console controls. I have no idea what it'd be like with keypad on keyboard. Steering wheel, I'm assuming, will be fine. Readjust it. I'm not sure if the steering wheels work on console or not. I haven't tested mine. Ever since the cat chewed on the blinking wire, I've never been able to get it to work properly on near enough anything. It's sat there gathering dust for the moment. Let's get this hooked up quickly. Okay. Just jump out. Let's have a butcher at the store. Have they created a store where we can enter? See people inside the store, which is a nice touch. And the answer to that is no. Cannot enter the store. So they've got people behind the desks that I can actively see. They follow you with their head motion. I wonder if he follows me if I come to the side here. No. But you can't enter. That's a shame. It is a real shame. Little things like that would make it more immersive for myself. I generally like role playing anyway, so it would be nice to be able to go in and just use the facility the way it should be intended to be used. Okay, right, let's jump in. Get that map open again. We need water. Where's the farm? So, okay, maybe I can get water if I come out and head towards 37, come the long way round to the farm and try and get water somewhere around there on the way back. I'm assuming seawater will be fine. So the idea is come out, come down round here, and then come down this road and look for access at any point to be able to get some water, and then swing round to the farm. At least that's the plan. I don't know if it'll work. Let's definitely save purchasing like a tower or something for water. I've gone the right way there. Yeah, just double checking. That looks like a steep hill up there to climb. Maximum speed 25 miles an hour. Probably will get a different tractor at some point. I should find out what power HP is on this start tractor, because sometimes they give you a really low power one that just can't do anything. Hence why I'm not rushing to spend any money just yet. Oh, so what's that? Like similar to our truck. Minimum. I'm going to left here. Right, this looks like there's a thin point to the water surface. There it goes up. Is there a way through? Safe. Yeah, look at that. That dips right down there. Let me just... Whoa, hang on. Hold on. Hold on. Is this idea just a bad idea now? It dips right down. Yeah, no, that does not dip down. That's a sheer drop. Yeah, we're not going to go that way. That tree is... Yeah, we're not going to get anywhere close to the water's edge. Beach is back that way as well. I'm going to assume that there's going to be somewhere further down the road that we're going to be able to get down to. I mean, there's probably an easy access point somewhere for water. I mean, you can always buy like a well, but then you're paying for water, literally paying for it. I don't see the point. If you purchase a well, why would you then need to pay for the water out of the well that you've just bought? To me, that doesn't make any sense. Because once you've built a well, that water that's in the well is coming up naturally, so it's free. And it's one of the weirdest things I've found in Farming Simulator 19, 22, and now 25. We are starting to make our descent down to this lower rut. Please be access to water. Nope. Even though we've come down, we are still too high up for water. Are we going to follow this down? Let's see if we can find water somewhere. Could I possibly... I hate having auto stop and start. I thought that leveled out a bit. I do not fancy dangling it over. It's still quite a drop for trying to get anything over. It may ease up down the road. I mean, the upside, we're getting a good look at the map. At the moment. Well, at least this area of the map. Just got to find somewhere that water in there. Just got to find somewhere we can actually pick up some water. That's not too far from farm. Am I going to be able to get up and down there? It doesn't feel like it, does it? We need a beach. I mean, should I try it? This could be the smoothest point that I can see for a while. I think we should give it a go. Oh, easy does it go. I mean, this could end really badly, but... Refill mobile water tank. We are close enough to the water's edge to fill it. Let's in. At least this way we get the rice growing and the mushrooms growing, which will be handy. Okay, now can we get out? Oh, the sounds. Don't like the sounds of that. But yes. Okay. Right, that was all right. We could do that one. So that's one water point we can use. I swear to God, if we come around the corner and there's like a beach, I am going to bite someone's ear off like Mike Tyson Fight Night. No, we're good. No, well. I haven't gone around the full corner yet. No! Well, no, actually, there may be a beach, but that is not looking an easy thing to get into. So, yeah, we did alright. Downside is, I'm pretty certain we are passing the farm at the moment, because we need to get back up there. Which doesn't look like it's going to be an easy task. Pretty map though. Yeah, the size of that tanker out there, that container ship. That's a big old bill. Is it static or does it move? Just have a little gander there. Let's use that tree as a marker. Right, there's a fraction gap there. Is he getting bigger or is he getting closer? It's not doing anything. The tree's swaying slightly. Ah, oh, damn it. Go, 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 go. I just saw that in the top corner. Grain tank is nearly full on the worker. We are literally just over that ridge. We can't get there just yet. Let's put that little mini map back on. We need to do a little bit of a loop-de-loo. Little switchback. A nice diverted track. Also, I'm guessing they drive on the right here. That would be my Okay, so I'm going to cut through the field. Just up through here. Get to our farm a bit quicker. That's not going to work, is it? We actually go. I'm going to cut across someone else's field. We can't damage someone else's field, so it'll be alright. I can see our farm, and the farm sees me. He's nearly full, but if that's his last strip on that field, we might be alright and not actually necessarily need the grain trailer just straight away. What I'll do is I'll quickly pull this up just here. I'll run and grab the truck. Can I tab? Yeah, that's probably quicker than running, right? I'm assuming I can fill this up. I mean, you should never assume anything. Makes an arse out of you and me. Go, 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 go. Right. This pipes out the different way. So is it this side? No, it's going to be the other. Yeah, no, it is this side. Okay. Cool. You don't need to take too much off of it, I don't think. Should be able to finish easy. You should be able to finish that there, and then we'll be able to empty him in a minute over this side. Careful, because we've got crop destruction on. Just park you there for a minute, and we can use this water wisely. We know we're going to need rice. I mean, do they call them rice patties? I'm not sure what they call them. How much is it going to take? Oh, that's not so bad. I was getting worried for a second then, the way it was going so fast. At least we'll have some... I mean, saplings? Are they called saplings? They're going to be called something, right? And then this one here... There's a really awkward position. Break. How much will that one take? Although technically we could leave this whole rig right here at the minute. Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. I got 50, really just 50 litres. Basically took it all. Right, does that start creating straight away? Is there a... Where's the production... It's normally like a little production trigger, right? No, I mean, is this just constantly always on then? Select camera. Helium mushrooms. Apparently so, it's already creating mushrooms. Okay, fair enough. So that seems to always be on. Fine. Right. They're finished. They piped out. They're actually empty though. Doesn't look like they did. No. They nearly did. So all that work for the rice didn't seem to really pay off that much. Down, around. And then this should still be set, right? Just check. 2 meters, 3 header. I still can't see why it needs 3, but okay. And then activate worker. He lines himself up the way he wants, I guess. And away he goes. Cool. He is. Right, so I'm going to need to know how I do rice. Right, I haven't got a clue. How much is in the truck? We're at 26%, so we don't need to empty this yet. This still can be used. It's fine, we'll just bring you down to here. What are we going to need to do to that field? I do not know. They're growing, that's fine. I'm guessing we can speak to Grandpa Walter. Is his name Walter? Sounds like he should be a Walter, because he's just plain old Grandpa. No, that didn't work. Right. Gramps, I need help. Can you help me?
How's it going, kiddo?
I just said I need help. I need help. Can I help you with something? No, who can help me around here? Let's chat. I need to go. Let's chat.
Sure.
Any wisdom to share? No.
Nice of you.
Who can help me
A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo.
I need help with agriculture.
Sure, kiddo. Although your old grandpa may not be up to date with some things and how they are done today. Talk to my good old helper Ben. He will explain the basics in detail.
Right, Ben. I did see someone. I don't know where I saw them now. I saw someone standing near a building. Am I imagining it? Where is he then? Where's Ben? Was it just Grandpa I saw? Did I see two versions of Grandpa? There's no other building here. Oh no, there it is. Yes, I did see someone. Is this his old helper?
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdung. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. Very well. Pragmatic, are you?
Yeah, I need to know how to do
okay.
rice. I need help with crops. I need more about rice, please. I need to. What do I need to know for rice? Explain rice step by step.
Check the crop calendar and appropriate time frame for planting and harvesting before you start.
That's fine.
Step 1 to grow rice is placing rice paddies. That's a construction, similar to grapevines and olive groves. You need to place and shape a paddy on your land. Step 2 is planting the rice. Here's the fun part. Before sowing, you need to fill your field with water. Keep it up to 60% full for plants to grow. To fill your paddy with water, simply interact with the water pump next to your rice field. Step 3 is planting the rice. By the way, you can grow your very own rice saplings in a specialized greenhouse. To keep it simple right now, you can just buy them. Fill your planter with saplings and fertilizer. Yes, planting and fertilizing happens at the same time. Nice. Plant row after row. Step 4 is managing the water level. You need to maintain different water levels at different growth stages. You can raise or lower the water level. The pump will automatically provide the correct amount of water. Just check your water pump daily to maintain the proper level, or you will lose seedlings and yield.
Right.
On to step 5. Once the plant is ready to harvest, just head over to your harvester and hop in. Drive to one corner of your paddy and start harvesting one row after another. When the tank of the harvester is full, drive it up to your trailer,
I get that bit,
facing it. Step 6, profit. At least, if you sell it right away. You can decide to process it further at select production plants. Or store it, but we're not. To cultivate another batch of rice, apply lime to the field and cultivate the paddy with a cultivator.
So we need to get lime spread.
Lime is only required after a couple harvests. Check the field info if required.
Right.
That's it. Enjoy some rice.
Gotcha. Thanks very much, Ben. That's absolutely fantastic. That's not so bad. Let's go and check the field before we do anything else. Wish you could run a little bit quicker than this. So, do we need lime yet? Due rice harvested 50. Farmland 30. That really doesn't help, does it? Ah, yes. I've really got to do the settings and take this auto saving malarkey off. Right, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? We are looking for this field info. No, I don't need to create a job. growth, soils. Okay, so where are we? We're in field 30, which there's parts of it that are fertilized. That's just weird, right? Does it need lime? No, but we do have 2 other fields that need lime. So, okay, liming's a thing. We need to get that sorted. Watered. Okay. So really, they just need cultivating, don't they? They need cultivating as they're done, and we need to get some lime and a lime spreader. Probably need another tractor as well at this rate. Okay, let me grab this tractor. Disconnect that. Go get the cultivator. We'll set worker number 2 on the go in this field cultivating. And then we'll have a look at another tractor and a lime spreader. And I suppose we'll probably have to get some sort of bags of seeds, I guess. We're going to also need a forklift because we've got no lift. We can't lift anything. We've got no mods that can lift liftable pallet mods or anything like that. So console, we're going to need to be able to do that. Get that there. Hold you open. Let's do 4. Start with headland, up and down. Okay. I'll let you do your thing. You know what you're doing. Apparently he knows what he's doing, so we'll let him do his thing. We'll see. We'll see if he does. So I think first things first, we need to find lime spreader, which would be, where would that be? Which category? Special crops, vegetables. No. That's consumables. Yield improvement. Okay. So fertilize spreader. We need lime. Does any of these do lime? Fertilizer and lime. It's 45,000. But that's the only thing that spreads lime. Yeah, that is the only thing that spreads lime. So we have to buy this. Okay, extension. Do we want an extension on it? No, we don't need an extension on it. Look, disc sprayers, 6 meter sprayed, disc spraying. What's the difference? So it does 18 meters spread with that, for an extra 8 grand. No, I think we're happy with the base one. We'll try and save some money. So that can hold 9,000 litres. We know we need lime. So after that, we need consumables, and we're looking for lime. Bags. 2,000, 2,000, same price. Doesn't really matter, does it? So we've got 2,000 litres, 4,000 litres, 6,000 litres, 8,000 litres. We have 8,000 litres of lime. That's done. Now comes good stuff. Because let me just check. Should have checked that first, but no, there's nothing in there that's. I mean, that's not a bad price, right? For a fixed bed trailer. It's battered up a bit, but. Yeah, maybe. That's not a real. I mean, that is a good price, actually. Right, small tractors. Cost ain't bad. Oh, look at it all. John Deere. What is that up to? 116 HP. They're going to the hundreds of thousands. Medium tractors. Is that what we've got? Is that we've got that one? 58,000. What is that? That is 160 horsepower. Okay. Massive. Look at that. That's a pretty tractor. Right, Right, we're looking for something cheap though. That's the problem. Don't want to get another challenge. Ooh, the Deutschfahrts. What's that? 230 horsepower for 89 grand. Are you insane? That's well cheap. Oh, 780-10. What are that? It's 175 horsepower. And then you've got the Algo Series 1 that starts at 160. I'm liking the idea of the John Deere actually. And I'm not a John Deere person myself. Michelin standard wheel setup. Wheel weights. Probably not want to go for wheel weights at the moment. Do we want a front loader attachment? Now, I could go down the route of putting a front loader on the tractor, which may be cheaper than a forklift or a skid steer. But there's no. We're going to stick with the basics. Okay. That's well over 100 quid spent. We've got a second tractor. This one can do the lime. And we're not going over the top, I don't think. Can we fill? Yes, thank God for that. Whew. If we couldn't fill the lime from here, I'd be a bit worried. Although it does take its while. Ooh. It looks like we can do all of them, because that was the furthest bag away. Whilst it is doing that, let's have a look inside. Very, very nice. I like the detail. It's basic, it's simple, but it's not meant to be a fancy one. That's why it's cheap end of the market. It will do what it says on the tin. I actually quite like it. It's nice. Okay. So, which way do I go to go home? I think facing that way. I just follow that down that way. Gotcha. I think I know where I'm going. Apparently Worker G's completed their task. Zoom out. It does get noisy when you're in close to. There's our truck again, or one of our type of our trucks. New car models as well. That looks pretty good. I mean, cool if you. I mean, I think we've got a very limited amount of fields on here, right? I think it would be cool. Now, if I just missed the turning I was meant to make. No, it's coming up. It would be cool if you could have multiple farms. Like when 22 came out, I think the upside to it, or one of the upsides, is you can have multiple farms, which is really good. Hold on. He's right down here. I was gonna go the other way. You could have multiple farms, or at least you could choose where you wanted to start your farm. I think there was. We had one in the bottom right hand corner, one close to the bottom left, you had one mid on the left, you had one in the top right corner, then you had the starter farm in the centre. You had all those farms you could choose from. Okay, the starter farm was really the obvious choice, but the other ones you could technically have a farm there. They were set up for that. I haven't seen any other farms on this map. And it doesn't look like there's too many fields to really create your own separate farming area. It would have been nice to be able to see, wow, this has got really struggles to get up here, doesn't it? Okay, right, we're in. So we do need to spread lime on here anyway, so let's just... Is that all we've got to do is turn it on? Alright, zoom out. Zoom right out so we can see our working spread width. And we're going to smother this in lime. It shouldn't take too long, really. But, yeah, oh yeah, the worker had finished as well, wasn't he? Oh, that's annoying. Can I just set you on a worker? Is that alright? Can I do that? I'll check back with him in a minute. I was going to do it myself, but I realised this work is finished. I want to see which one it is. Which one is worker G? I think it's the rice field guy. So he's finished. Yeah, he's finished harvesting. We've got to go down there. Also, I've got her empty. Controls on this is a little. I mean, if anyone used the T-Rex mod that munched up the trees, deleted it, controls for turning is a little bit like that. I had a decent yield, it's about 1,000 in there. Go. Right. In. Why is that not piping in? There we go. Okay, we've got to go round, haven't we? Can't just yeet off the edge. I thought no. We just send it off over the edge, just go yeet, but you can't do that. That's a real sheer drop. I mean, that land there is not making use of all that extra field space. That's not ours, is it? This one is, though. Ooh, let's try and get it right in the corner. Make sure he's happy. Yeah, that'll do me, and away it goes, right? By an object. Sorry, was that me? I was trying to get out of the way, I promise. Right, oh, skipping a jump. Not going to get up that way, I have to go all the way around. Downside of setting up a worker, I guess. I have to move the truck out of the way as well because he'll be in the way for this one here. Let's bring you just. That should be all right. That should put you out of the way for a minute. He's about to finish. He's lined that up well. There it goes. Go on, finish it, finish it, finish it. Nice job. Workers are working. I mean, I really wanted to check out all these workers. Are they actually capable of what, you know, the game says they're capable of? The answer is yes, they certainly are. Let him do his thing. Let's tab it. What the heck is going on in here? Right, no offense, dude, but you screwed up. That's why Matty G's come to take over. I should have checked him before I set off, right? Kind of my own fault there. Let's go around the edges and then we'll get whatever we've missed in a minute. Mind you, the bumps and a half make it feel a bit peculiar. Feel the bumps, like proper jittery, which, I mean, it's cool, I can't lie. I've got a great big grin on my face. You see the rows, it's no longer that 2D texture. It's, you can feel and you can see it's 3D, you can even see the ruts in there. Got a few more bits, you'll probably have to go around that top again as well. nearly there. And keep going. What we got? A little swingy bit. I mean, look at the state of the field thanks to the worker. You'd have thought you'd have done a better job than the way he did it, right? But it is what it is. No sense in worrying about it. And job done. This field. Then we're going to go to the other field as well. That one needs to be limed. And we need to work out what's being planted where. Trying to go the most direct route. Look at that. I mean, that is fantastic. Okay, where was I? Yes, we're going to lime. We've got the lime in the coconut. Lime in the coconut. So our first year we don't have to put lime on the rice fields. Next year we will. The next harvest of them we will. I'm mucked up there. I think I got most of that run though. And then we should just be able to have to come back for that top section. Should get all this piece in. Should be in an optimal word here. Doing. I want to try and get back on that same sort of tyre treads. Damage the field more than we need to. Right, there we go. There we go. I don't mind driving in someone else's field, it's fine, it's not my own. I want to get that a little bit, please. I'm wasting so much lime manoeuvring. Go, and off it goes. Ah, I feel better. That's better. We've progressed very, very well. We could do with some shit. I wonder if you can sell buildings as well. Because, like, that building's pointless. Doesn't do anything for me. We can put something there. Like a shed. Anyway, what? Right. What we need to do is we need to check what crops can go in where and when. So let's go to our crop calendar. I think the first thing I want to know about is rice. Rice is harvest season. Plant season is not till April. So we don't worry about the actual fields until April there. So that's kind of okay. But what can we plant? Canola, barley and wheat. Well, barley and wheat will be tomorrow, but we can plant canola. I'm thinking we do that. Put canola in. Let's just disconnect this one. Are we going to need to get seed now? Have I just paused up somewhere along the line? Yes, we have no seed. Alright. Thing I want to try before anything else. I want to see if I can sell any of these buildings. Instructions, zoom in. What have we got here? This one could be sold. Yes. We'll sell you then. That gives us a bit of space here. Nice. I actually don't need these ones here either. Sell these. Yep. And this one. Yeah. Perfect. Now, what is there available that I can purchase? Oh. That's big. Overlaps with an object. What if the trackway comes along there? But we could change where the trackway is. We could put this in 110,000. Wow, I just saw that. I mean, it's good, but I don't like it that much. 110,000. Not at the moment, anyway. We've got some barns. How big are these? That'd fit tractors in it. Mind you, that would fit tractors in it. That's too big. Oh, yeah, they're getting... Oh, look, that's the same as that one over there. That's a little too big for the moment. So we've just got one door. Would that work? Zoom. There. Overlaps with another object. What object does it overlap with? There's nothing there. What object is it overlapping with? Is it tree? Flattening might be an issue. Okay, well, that's 85 grand. Jesus, I didn't see that. That will, we can use this as a measurement. It will fit a tractor, I believe. That's, what's that? Only 25 grand. It's not drive-through, is it? And then technically, you could sort of have it sticking out there. What's that one for 8 grand? That's some old long wooden barney type shed. Okay. 15, it's like some old stables. This one's 27, 2 doors, 3 doors. That's not bad for the price. 30, again, it's quite long, small doors. What's happened? Right, I'm at the bottom. I'm at the bottom. My bad. I didn't realise I was at the bottom. We should just keep it simple. One of these site shelters, would that fit in here? Really? It is rather large as well, isn't it? Okay. This one's what, 25? That's 10. I mean, the 10 one don't look too bad. Flattening failed. Weren't trying to flatten anything. Yeah. As close as I could there. I don't want a free building, so I want it to be smooth. Okay. I'm gonna try. Can we put 2 in right next to each other? Would that work? Not really, because of the trackway we have. I could another one. About there. Okay. Is there anything else? There's one of them again. Just wondering, will the harvester fit in any of these? Not really. What the heck? Oh, right. Trying to get me to sell the farmhouse. Bad idea. Walter would not like that. Grandpa Walter would be cheesed off, to say the least. Okay. Alright, well, I think that's pretty much it there. We need to get seed for that in a bit. He has stopped working unexpectedly. Field not found. That's because he's finished. It's not unexpectedly, he was meant to finish. Did a good job. Even with the digging in all the struts that he's dug in there. Although we won't hold that against him. What are we doing over here? Fine, good. Let's get this one on the corner. I don't think we should start this one just yet. Parked up about there waiting to go. So he's at 80% full, so we need the truck going empty. I don't know how much we get money wise for this rice. I mean, they seem to be small fields, but they take forever to harvest. There we go, we're filling out. What are we getting? What are we getting? We doubled what we got. That was a good chunk. Still got a fair chunk to go as well. Do we sorry. There we go. Do we trample the crops? So we can still walk over them. Okay. Add to check. Add to check. That's our top rice field. Right, let's see how these creations came up. Definitely raised the ground up all round it here. And we've got a door we can go in from the back. Let's just close that. Okay. There we go. There is lights. I'm guessing we just turn them on when we want them on. Not bright. They're fine. Here's the door. We've got two of these. For the price, I think they're actually not bad. I don't think they're half bad. Right, we do need to get seed, which means I'm going to need some way of getting seed up. Still nothing there. Loaders. Forklift. 55 is the cheapest. Blimey. Telehandler. No. I suppose wheel loaders are going to be just as expensive. Front end loaders. 57. Might as well get a forklift at that price. And then 35 for a New Holland. Ah, that is so annoying. What to do? We need to, I mean, I could drive the seeder all the way down and pick up the seed. Just put it straight in. That's a thing I can do. Should I do that? I'll do that. Yeah. Okay, that's what we'll do. We're going to take this down to the store to put the seed in. I think it's the only way I'm going to be able to live with myself. Although it does not drive on roads very well with this. It does feel like it's pulling all the time. And should I cut across the field? I shall. I'm going to be a naughty person. Because they won't let me pick bags up by hand and load them into a truck or something. I want the ability to pick up a bag. I don't mind if it was pallets, I get it. But when we're talking bags, just let me pick it up. Make my life a little easier. I believe that is the store I'm looking at right now. Just gonna cut directly across as I can. Look at the tracks! I love it. Great. What happens if I lower this, by the way? Does that give it anything? You can just see the extra wheels. Okay, fair enough. It's worth being nosy about. Right, I want to ease up as soon as we get here, because we have no idea where it's gonna end up. Consumable seeds. Let's go with, what's the difference? You get 50 more seeds with this one. Okay. Okay, we get that. Now, is this, can I do fertilizer with this or not? That is, yeah, no, I'm not going to get a second lot in there. And it doesn't look like I can do fertilizer. So it doesn't have the tank on it. And I don't think I can now change it because I put seed in. Unless I can unload. Open cover, lower seeder. Select the unload. Hold on. Right, let's put those bags there. Where is the marker? I think it's this thing over here. We can add a fertilizer to it. It will help with the fields. Where is the little trigger then? Oh, there it is. Paint condition. I ain't worried about paint condition. Repaint, repair. I'll repair it because I'm here. Ooh, rare achievement unlocked. Ooh, get me. Right, what we want to do is customize it. Fertilizer distribution. Yeah, it didn't have one. It now does. I can't actually see a physical change. Oh yes, I can. Right there, just there, right on the end. Okay, cool, cool. £5 grand. That is £5 grand worth spent. Worth spent? Is that even right? Worth spent. Well worth spent. Well worth spent. Okay, let's hook up to that. We've now got a fertilizer, which means we will have to buy fertilizer. Let me go into consumables. Solid fertilizer bags, just the one should do the trick, I'd imagine. Okay. Let's go and fill up with all this goody stuff. That was the 50. There comes 1,000 litres of seed. Day is getting on. Right, how much fertilizer can go in this thing? That's going to be the next question. Apparently none at the minute. Fill it. There we go. Ah. Just over half. Bags have to stay there then. There's nothing I can do about it. Don't think I can pick you up. Oh, we've got a load of weight out here. It's not giving me any hand signals to be able to pick them up. Which is, I mean, that is weird, right? Yeah, nothing to pick it up. Okay, well, it is what it is. Let's head on back. Now we've got a planter. We can do, well, we could do canola. Can do canola. Love the fact that this just digs right into the soil. It's not even our field, we're just ploughing through it. It's great. I could see this like being a multiplayer game, right? Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, James May, all with their own farms. May with his classical, well-kept farm. Jeremy absolutely bulldozed it like he does anyway. Then Richard Hammond kind of in the middle, doing his own thing, happy, you know, happy-go-lucky sort of thing. And I can see them all just like driving through each other's fields. You can hear Jeremy shouting over the hills right now at Richard Hammond, who's tearing through Jeremy's field with like an electric quad bike tractor or some monstrosity. Sharon Hammond. Just picture it straight in my head. Right. So how does this work? Because last time he screwed up. So he wants to do. What does he want to do? 4 headlands. Let's do headland. Can we change that now? Work headlands on. Start with headlands, start with the up and down. Okay. Okay. Okay, you are the worker. I am trusting you. Wrong season for this work. Oh, I put the wrong... I put the wrong... toggle turn seeder on, uncover load seeder. Select wheat, barley, oat, canola. No, go all the way through it. Canola. There we go. Rapeseed oil, and then we should be able to start. Yes. And looks like they're finished. How good is the stretch on this? Can I just sort of hover over and still get the truck? Yes, I can. So what? That unloads quickly. Should be able to set this one off my worker. Close you up. Pop you just outside here for 2 seconds. We can move the big truck. You couldn't wait for me to move, bro. So our total income there on fields were 5,485 litres of rice. Question is, do we sell it straight away or do I store it? I'm going to have a look at that. First off, let's bring it back up to the yard. Put it in just there. Secondly, we need to bring this home and put it away. Probably need to buy a jet wash at some point to get things cleaned up as well. Not the fastest pieces of equipment, this. It'll get you from A to B though. Lift that. No, this will be lifted up. Cool. That'll be fertilised. That's not fertilised. Sorry, cultivated. That's been cultivated. Good for planting, really. So that's not till April, and we've got it growing as well already, which is real handy. Trying to think where to put this. I think just keep it in the shed it came in, because the Massey won't fit in that little shed anyway. To the little tuk. I mean, it's cool. I don't know if it's going to be worth keeping long term wise. Go, that's in right, grain, yes, grain, rice, baby. Where are we? Own prices, rice. Is rice there yet? There we go. What we got? I believe it's this rice, right? It's 2 different types, and I don't know which one. Yeah, it's just pure speculative. Out of the truck! Stop having a paddy fit day, will you? Where was I? Looking at rice. Rice, baby. Right, so it peaked in... It says it's going to peak next month, actually. That's what it says. So its highest it was 3,464, which we're pretty close to now. The grain mill's taken at 3,005. says it's on the decline, but it says it's going to peak in September. Do I take it at its word, or do I sell it for the slightly higher price now? What do you guys think? Yeah, that's going to be a tough decision to make, I think. Yeah, what are we doing? How are we doing over here? How are we doing over here? This is currently... Oh, wow, we've actually got 170 Enoki. How many do you need? It's 1,000 for a pallet. 1,000 for a pallet sounds about right. Oh, I don't know. Should I sell it or should I not? What I should do is tidy up. But both my tractors are currently in use, aren't they? Are they? Yes, they are. Yeah, because that one's doing its thing. This one's doing its thing over here. How far has that got? It's only just done the centimetres. It's a very weird layout. It's moving though. It's still moving. I think that's the good thing about it. Yeah, I'm wondering what we can do. Let's have a look. Construction factories. You got anything cheap? No, I think it's the answer to that. Wowzers. Oh, well done. What is that? Bakery for 36, carpentry for 36. 36 preserved food. So, I mean, we could turn our rice into something else. Dairy, grain mills for your standard grains. Again, I think that's right. Is that rice on there? Oil mill, dairy, grape processing unit, a sawmill, a tiny little sawmill. Actually, sugar mill as well, tailor shop. Then it goes back up to being expensive. What if we... we've got some trees. Are they on our land? Just wondering whether or not we get this little sawmill tucked in here somewhere. Perhaps another object. I'm just wondering whether we just tuck it in here. Like so. What if we did something like that and we just drop down some trees there? I've done it. I've done it. Oh, I did a thing. Oh yeah, we're going to need a chainsaw, aren't we? Did not think of that side of it, so we need a chainsaw for that. Doesn't matter which one. I suppose it does. So how do I get the... Where's the chainsaw? I do own one. But where is it? Where's the chainsaw? Is this thing here? Is it here? That's locked. Where do I get my chainsaw from? Where's my chainsaw? Where's my chainsaw gone? Way of toggle map, switch hand tool. Ah, oh, chainsaw. Here we go. Yes. Okay. So, yeah, we can just sort of nip these little ones here. You're getting the fall in the right place. We haven't even got to do anything. It's really handy. And we'll go Deal with it. Go on, go on. Perfect. Fell straight into it. Rare achievement, I'm stumped. If a tree falls in the forest, no one is around to hear it. I don't think I'm ever going to get one that falls just like that. Although that is a big, big tree. We can get that to fall in there. We're laughing. It won't damage the building, will it? Does that say? Can I not cut this? Oh, I can. We're in the right position. Oh, it's definitely a big tree. Please tell me I've got this in the right position to do this. Yes! Nice. Okay. Oh, that's the light. Manage point. Okay, so we do have. It's all inactive. We have plenty of wood in there for the starters. What's going to be best for us? I don't know what's worth more. Wood planks, long planks, and wood beams. I'm guessing planks probably be the easiest one. Let's do that. Deactivate, change output mode, storing, selling, distributing, storing. Okay. So that's going to make us money, right? Actually, really good. And I wonder, can we do it with that tree? Is that going to? That won't work with that tree. I think I was just lucky in the trees that I had there. Try. Just needs to fall right in the right place. Go. Oh no, it's cutting it the wrong way. There we go. It didn't quite work, but it should work. Can I not? It's not wanting to drop. Yeah. How big a tree part? I mean, obviously I can't grab that bit. Just lock this up into pieces, I guess. That's me. Alright, let's see how that is. Grab that bit. Ooh. Okay, can't get round that way. Oh, this piece, yeah. Oh yeah. No one can say I'm not contributing to this farm project. Yeah, we got our first little production going. 36 grand. So it owes us 36 grand. Okay. So I need to make 36 grand out of it. Out of the tree pieces that we've just kind of chopped down. There's not many trees here, to be honest. Those couple of trees will get us going. See what we can do with the proceeds to that. In the meantime, I believe... Where is the one... there we go. I believe you're done, aren't you? Yes, indeed. Oh, no, you're not. Yeah, you're done. Okay. Whew. August has been a busy old start of the month. Let's get you back. 2 sheds. I don't think the sheds are really suitable for the implements because these are small. Like this imports quite a large piece. The shed's not. So I'm thinking we could just the implements out the back here. So grab you. This has got to go inside. I don't know if it's going to fit though. That's the thing. I know I want to be able to get in here. Whether I'll get in there. Turned on. Not really helpful, those lights. There we go. A little bit jiggery and buggery and it gets that in. What else do we want to put? Well, we want to put the tractor away as well, really. So, bearing in mind there's still one active. We can open this door. Yeah, so we just put this away, really. I mean, do I want to get a washer now? Probably not. Wouldn't be beneficial to us just yet. Tuck that one right in here. Go. Yeah, no, it's not so easy. A little tuck needs to go around the front anyway. Boom. Okay, yes. We're going to probably do the rice in September where the price is meant to be up higher. But now, come in here and dry so it doesn't get wet. A little tidier, I guess. And then we've got one in the other field, not down here. Imagine he's done. Yeah, of course he is. And tomorrow he'll be filled. Oh, in September he'll be fielding. He will be filling the other field, little one, with probably an oats think an oats would be a good one to put in there. Oh, I was not looking at what I was doing now. I was watching that car. Silly me. This ain't going to go in the shed either. This is going to sit outside. But we are going to want it tomorrow with what's left in the seed and that, because we will be drilling that other field over there with probably, yeah, no, I'm going to go with oats, or for at least for the moment I'm going to go with oats. If you think differently, let me know. And it'd be nice to you guys to call some of the shots, but it is what it is. Let's put you away. Tractor. Let's get you in there. So we've got room for more. There we go. So we're getting there. Tomorrow, in the next one, what we got to do is seed that rear field and take the rice down for sale, and then move on yet again into the winter months, which we will hopefully do some more bits of trees. We'll find our first pallet, hopefully spawning on this very uneven ground here, which we are really going to need to get a forklift, and we ain't got the money for it, so that'll be interesting. So until then, as always, this has been Matty G. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, do all the good stuff you have on YouTube, on Twitch, and on Facebook. Hit and smash the like buttons. It all helps. It all helps. You know it does. Would like to see you next time joining us again. Don't know if it's going to be as late night or if it's as early. I am going to try and do one every single night for the rest of this week, just because it's new Farm Sim 25. And keep an eye out for anything from me and Eddie, because we'll be both on this. Till then, as always, peace out.